No, 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 no. Looks exactly like the Berserk thing. No, please, no. God, no, please. No! Hey, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Delicioso in Dungeon Reno. Yeah, last episode was pretty fun. Got a little breather, little spotlight difference with the different group of adventurers with Cabros, and their whole group, which was kind of fun to watch because we got like a different perspective about adventurers and whatnot. Even some like reputational stuff like infamy, whatever, from with the people that we know, like Laios, Fallon, um, Namori, Marcel, even. But yeah, it was kind of fun. It was cool to like hear from other people's perspectives about what's going on. And then we ran into Shuro and his group. That was kind of fun to run into because I was waiting for him to actually show up again. It's been about, I can't remember. I think the last time they said it was like a week. So it's probably a little bit further now that they've been like exploring into the dungeon, finding Fallen, and then, getting to this point. Now they're going back. So I was wondering what the hell has Shuro been up to? So hopefully we get some answers to that. Because he seems like a cool guy. He seems like he's actually upset about Fallen. But it could also, who knows, it could be misconstrued somehow. It could be him just being a weirdo. So we'll figure it out, I'm sure. But before we get started, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And then, yeah, we're just gonna get into it, man. And then we got Dryad and Cockatrice, which is actually Cockatrice. It's just kind of funny because the basilisk that we saw in like episode 2, that apparently that's more of a cockatrice than a basilisk generally, like in design wise. So I'm wondering how this is, whatever, it'll be fun. We're gonna have a great time anyway. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, bam. So I actually was talking. I was kind of think. I don't know if I mentioned it last episode, but I was thinking about like they already came in this way. Out of everybody, Chucklefuck here should have known the layout. So them being like lost or whatever, that did like I was like, how did they get lost? But knowing that the Mad Mage constantly changes things, that makes a lot more sense. And that even got brought up before too. But yeah, that makes way more sense to me about why they're getting lost now. I'm wondering if the Mad Mage is just at this point kind of keeping an eye on him and just waiting, like just stopping them so that maybe either they die of starvation so he doesn't have to like do it himself or whatever. But in that case, he would probably just show up and kill them anyway. Um, yeah, so makes sense. I mean, he hates thieves, he hates adventurers, so why not? Now that somebody got this far, and he probably assumes that he killed him, unless he is omniscient and knows that they didn't, or he didn't. So I don't know, but I'm glad I got a little bit of an answer to that. Sometimes you have to be reckless to get ahead, and reckless just generally just means taking a risk. So especially as an adventurer, sometimes you got to take a risk, and I think in this situation that's the if you don't like try to get ahead of something, you'll probably regret it later, especially like as an adventurer. Ah, that makes sense. Oh, her staff is actually broken. I forgot about that. Um, yeah, I mean, the red dragon was pretty pretty scary, man. So I'm wondering what kind of monster. I thought they were ghosts at first because like we ran into the ghosts from like I think the previous like townspeople here because the Mad Mage talked to them and was just like, "It's all right, bud. Our king's coming back," and he's just like super crazy. So yeah, he's in denial. But yeah. Hopefully the ghost people are still allies at some point. That's still really funny that other like the other mortal races that live much longer still have zero idea how old Laios it could be. That's a really I love that as just like a little quirk. That's really fun. But yeah, they definitely should eat. Also, his sternum got like sternum checked real hard by his sister, who is now half red dragon, half her, probably more red dragon at this point. So yeah, the boy's probably in a rough state. Oh, don't feel so bad, bud. It's okay. When you go to your grandpa's house or grandma's house, and they're just like, the youngins must be fed, and I must do it. I gotta feed them everything that I can. Give them everything that I bake. Give them anything that we have in the fridge. I'll make something. I promise. We just gotta stuff them. Okay, so those are probably the dryads. Yeah, they got the look of the dryad. There was another animal statue. I'm wondering because the other one that one didn't look like the other one, which was like like lion with wings and stuff. So in my head, I'm thinking like griffin. The other thing I thought of was manticore, but probably less manticore. But yeah, I could be wrong on that. So I'm wondering if these statues are actually like hints about what's coming up. I don't know. Ooh, that was creepy. Oh, so it's like it's pollen. I thought it was going to be something a lot more drastic, just but it's actually just like pollen and shit. Okay, still funny, but all right. I'm sure maybe they'll be fine. Who knows? But those dryads were creepy. The immediate like face turn to the wide-eyed like we're gonna kill you look. I loved it. That was so cool. Ooh, they even got like a twisted, gnarled root wood kind of like arm transformation into what. That's cool. That's really cool. I also like the fact that they're crying. Just they can't help it. I mean, they're in the worst part of it. Like they got blasted face first. Some dude came in with a water gun filled with pollen and just shot you straight in the friggin' eye, huh? Ugh. I feel terrible for them. I've been there. But what do okay, so usually whenever they include a monster in the title, they make a meal out of it. So here's a fun little thought process for me while we get through this. What are they going to make out of the dryads? He's just looking for Kensuke. I'm glad that they were able to trust each other there and actually get that done. But I think you just made it worse. I mean, you're just shooting off more pollen. No! Not Senshi's arm! That's a very good point. He's a very well trained rogue. He could probably suss him out. Oh, he could be. He's gonna daredevil him. I bet. I mean, you okay. So here's the thing. When like it's like super pollinated, or like when it rains, my ears get very like clogged up, and it's not fun. But no one else in my family does. But when it gets like super pollinated, I get like a mild kind of like a, I wouldn't say hay fever, but I get it. My nose gets agitated. But I've known other people who get like full blown like this. So right now, I'm betting that he's gonna daredevil by like hearing, and that's how he's gonna do it. Which I can't relate to, but I can kind of relate to this a little bit, like the crying, the red eyes, and the nose being agitated. Yeah, I get. He's that's not gonna help. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. He just yell. I love characters that do that, where they just yell. They just yell their name while they sneeze. I think the other one that I think of off the top of my head is Frankie from One Piece, where he's like Frankie, and he's just sneezing. I love that. Senshi doing that too. Both my favorite characters. Love them. God damn, you guys make a good team. Look at you. Marcella's just waiting for all of this to end. Poor girl. Oh, there is actually some running water. What pollen? Well, I guess not. I actually don't know if pollen can collect on top of water surfaces and then just slowly. I don't know. I didn't think about it too much. Huh. But it's. But I just love Lyos just walking around. Kensuke, call out to me, please. And you just hear the like little slug just go, whoa, 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 I'm over here. I still think about that time he like the slug came out. He was just like, "Let me at him, let me at him," and he's just like, "I'm gonna sock you one in the jaw if you get near me." Oh god, that thing is cute.
の魔物とはすっかり人間の男女かと思ったわい。
でも私たちいよいよ贅沢言ってらんないし、花が人の形をしてるからって今。
See, if you give him an inch, he's gonna take that for a mile. Then he's gonna be like, "What? I mean, like, we ate the dryads. Why can't we eat the fishmen? Why not? Don't be picky." No, 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 no. Looks exactly like the Berserk thing. No, please, no. God, no, please. No! No! Let's put it back. What if he turns into a dryad? That's on you, Laios. Like, I think things that are gonna be. Also, wouldn't it be kind of like? Wouldn't that be damaging the ecosystem too? Like, you're essentially just killing, like, quote unquote. I know it's a flower. Wouldn't you be essentially killing a quote unquote baby? I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, Senshi. Aw, they're teasing him still. But I also gotta say that's for right now, you guys just need food. So yeah, cut their heads off. It's gonna taste more bitter, right? I think that was the problem. But yeah, I hate those pumpkin faces so much. I hate it, dude. Ugh.
なかなかの収穫になったな。
Yeah, I forgot his axe broke. It's good that he got a replacement. Jack-o'-lantern pottage, pote, and sauteed dryad buds with cheese. That looks pretty good, all things considered. As awful as the pumpkin face is, I gotta say, that kind of looks like something that you'd see at like Panera Bread. Pretty much everything here looks like it could come from Panera Bread. Looks fun. I mean, yeah, like it just looks good. Make sure that you turn it to make it look at you while you eat. just really like really honor the kill here. Ooh, the cheese looked real good there. Oh, I love when cheese does that. I really do like. I like. It's been a while since we like really kind of talked about it, but like, wasn't like so they came into the dungeon here because they lost all their stuff because they got teleported out by Fallen, basically. Where is their stuff at this point? Is it further ahead or was it where we were? It had to be further ahead, I would imagine, because the castle was just sort of like where the dragon was last seen. But and they only started like doing the monster hunting and eating thing because they needed to like they didn't have a lot of money and they needed to make sure that they could still eat. I kind of appreciate their resourcefulness with this still because it really is like compared to like the other team right now, these guys seem like they're pretty self-sufficient, which is kind of cool. It's a cool little skill to have while you're here in this dungeon.
地上までの通路を完全に封鎖するのは魔力それだ
地鳴りの感覚と地図を記録してみよう。
なんとかなるような
That's so cute. He's so happy. Okay, awful. Awful that I'm seeing this face again. But it's really cute that Senshi sees that like he fulfilled his role, he fed the group, and now everybody's feeling better. Everyone's a lot more optimistic, has a plan in place. That's cute. That's a very nice moment.
わあ体がポカポカしてきた あなたが頑張るの私が魔術を教えてあげる
Oh shit, learn some magic. Let's go. Yeah, so he'll be a fighter with some healing magic. Wouldn't that make it? Well, I guess it wouldn't technically make him a paladin, but in my head, he's a paladin now. So get on it, my guy. And she shouldn't. She really shouldn't be the only one who can like protect or attack. The other like Senshi, Laos, and Chilchuk should be able to hold their own or like at least be more supportive in that effort. Because like when you're an adventurer party and you're going up against something that's like way above your like a dungeon boss or a raid boss, you need to count on your party to have your back. That's cool that there's different magic systems. I'm wondering. I'm guessing since she said gnome based was Fallen's. I'm assuming hers is elf based. And then I guess there would. I wonder if it's divvy up by race. That'd be kind of cool to learn more about. Oh, they're reading together. That's cute.
若い者はそれくらいで
大体なんで魔物の前で俺の目を覆ったよ
そこに座りなさい
That's interesting. I kind of like the fact that he's not really dismissing Chilchuk, but I feel like he is still taking like a mentor figurehead in his life. Especially since they had that one episode, like the second half of one episode, or was it the first half, where like it was the traps and everything. And they had to like learn how to respect each other's jobs in the group. I think this dynamic between them is very nice. I like seeing that because last time it was Chilchuk teaching Senshi, and then Senshi kind of like including him also in a small lesson. But now is it going to be Senshi teaching him like a major lesson too, which I have no problem with. It's cool that Chilchuk and him get to like have a relationship outside of like, in my mind, what the main group was, which was Fallen, Laos, and Marcel. this actually makes me feel a little bit better. And they all have their own like relationship with each other, but it's nice that these two have a relationship outside of the others. Oh boy, is he giving the sex talk? Oh my god. I thought he was gonna like teach him something like actual methodical. He's just giving him the old birds and the bees. Oh man. Oh, said she.
違うもう一回
真面目に聞け。こうして
I'm gonna teach you magic. I'm gonna teach you how to fuck. Oh god. That is hilarious.
彼ら
Ooh, a minor injury. Honestly, if you got that as a tattoo, that would look kind of sick there.
思って
そんなところでつまずくな左手出して照れても魔術はうまくならないよ
The one thing that I like about this right now is a story could use this as a way to like build a romance between them, like as like a weird like physical intimacy kind of thing. But I clear like it's very clear that they don't have like so far they clearly don't show like any like romantic interest with one another. And immediately after he did that, he's still kind of like uncomfortable with like healing and how to do it. And as soon as she put his hand like that, and that like shot looked like it was supposed to be like to me it reminded me of just like a lot of quote unquote romantic scenes from different anime, but his was just like uh-huh, I'm really uncomfortable right now. I think that's funny.
ほら集中集中
そう
Yeah, she removed the scab. Of course it's bleeding. But I would assume he probably healed it a little bit at least. Look at him. Hopefully he got something out of this. Like he learned a little bit of healing magic. She was an honor student. She was basically like, it looked like she was basically like the teacher's aide. So yeah, I'm not surprised that she would probably be a good teacher.
じゃさてと間に合わせだけどドライアドの枝で修復
I wonder if dryads will make it stronger. I like that Senshi was bashful.
到達の最大の
には魔術よりも社交術や人を見る目を養ってほしいんだがな
Kind of like the dude from the party. The other party. He's a much better judge of like he deals with people way better than Laios. And I think he even mentioned that too. I know a comment or two has mentioned that as well. Yeah. I feel like Laios is sort of like being pulled in a lot of different directions in the sense of like how to develop himself. I think this healing is good, but I also think the social part will probably come as he's developing more skills and meeting more people anyway. So I think this is still in the same vein of what Chilchuck wants, but it's just it's kind of like a byproduct of what he's doing now instead of just the sole focus.
ジルチャックこそ一度魔術のこと勉強してみたら。
らしく知る機会に恵まれなかったんだ。いやー、無知で申し訳ない。
私
It's actually kind of interesting because isn't there's a subclass of rogue or is it thief? I think it's rogue, and especially in 5e for D&D, where they do have it's like arcane trickster, and honestly, it's kind of fun. Having some magic as a rogue, even if it's low tier, is still pretty handy and pretty fun. But it is I do like that the fact that Chilchuck is being pretty like sarcastic and like making jokes here and there. I'm hoping that he has his own like little development too. I think that'd be interesting to see if he changes at all.
無限が存在する異次元からエネルギーを持ってくる魔術なの。莫大な力と時間を必要とする魔術を補助する。それが座標の魔術。自分で回復できる力がもうなかった。
I wonder if we're gonna see demons or something. Maybe that's a step too far for this world, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'm wondering if, because like what she said kind of reminded me of like how planes work in D&D, where there's like different levels of planes and different places where like certain creatures live. Like Avernus has actual like demons and shit, right? So I'm wondering if this is gonna be like at some point we see an actual like demon, which would be kind of fun, but who knows if that's actually gonna happen.
それで私は迷宮の一部を書き換えて。
あそこ見ろ。壁が動いてる。
Probably out of mana. He probably has such a low pool of mana that just doing that and doing Senshi just completely wiped him out. I'm thinking that maybe they should have. It probably would have made them a target, but they probably maybe should have made a base somewhere that's high up, so that they could like, if they felt an earthquake, they could then have a bird's eye view of where everything is. This was kind of like a pretty high up place, but it's still kind of second level ish, so you still get blocked pretty easily.
あ、多分初めて魔力を使ったせいで。
They keep nerfing my man. First it was the parasite and now this. So obviously those ghosts are real and they're talking to him, obviously. But yeah, just really just hammers in that the ghosts are basically prisoners to this dude's craziness, his delusion. That sucks. I'm wondering if that will be like the turning point for his character to help them move on. That'd be kind of nice. I mean, I feel like that kind of suits Laos a little bit.
あそこ道が変わってる。
くなるとこだ。
Well, it basically just looks like what the basilisk was. Looks like a snake tail, chicken head. Yeah. That's the difference, is the petrifying venom. Which is kind of funny. The petrification is more of a basilisk trope, you know? It's kind of funny to think about that. It's kind of switched up a little bit. Don't look this way. Uh-oh. It has heat vision. It's a predator. It's a predator snake. Get out of there. I think at that point it would either be like, get some, like predator style, get some mud, drape it all over you to mask your body heat, and or just create enough distance that you could actually get away so that it can't detect you. I wonder how far the range would be, but I just get far enough away. Pincer attack, baby! I'm gonna be real with you. She, as much as I love her, she is not a very intimidating presence when she's already scared of this. She's very scary when she does her ancient magic, but I don't think that's gonna be happening in this one. Ah, I love that. Still one of my favorite moments. Look at him. Such a beautiful man. He was so ready to be intimidating. And then he made that noise. Oh, and chomp. She's so cute, man. Even when she's trying her best, she just can't. She's just too cute. She can't be that scary. Man, that snake took no time at all to just nom nom. That's fun. Damn, when she hit the pose like that, she's actually really, really cool. Especially with the explosion in the back. Perfect. That's my girl. Number one. If she has a million fans, I am one. If she has 0 fans, that means I'm dead. Yeah, it was a little too shallow, but you still got a pretty good nick on it. Probably saved her life a little bit. I'm sorry. Are we about to get Statue Marcel arc? Because I'll riot in the streets if she's a statue for like more than like 2 seconds. I am going to riot. Yeah! Yeah, let's go!
なのあるの？
まず下履きを脱ぐ。
石化しないための対処法じゃない。
Lyles is both like I don't know. He's both very like tricksy and he's also very funny. Doing that is kind of mean, but it is I don't know if he's actually going to say like, "Oh, that's actually a thing that's happening." I thought he was going I thought after he was going to do that, he was going to be like, "Yeah, this bitch is going to turn to stone. We got to leave her." He would do it, but that's still very funny. Yep. You better bring her back or a riot is gonna happen. I promise. I am not gonna shut up about this.
すごく危うげな姿勢で固まってしまった。
俺
That's why, because he didn't want her to get into a pose that would make her easier to break. Okay, he's a sweetheart. I changed my mind again. He wasn't being a little stinker.
しまったな。呪いの一種らしく、魔術抵抗力の強い
I don't want to say I don't want to like cast aspersions on the races of this world, but yeah, it makes sense. Like more like natural born, closer to magic races would probably be more resistant to magic and some of the after effects or curses and whatnot. So that would make sense.
石化を治す薬草あるいは回復手段を持つ他の マルシルから魔術書の読み方は教わった。
You got this, bud. You can do it. I believe in you. All right. Well, while that's going on, I'm gonna go get the eats. Hold on. Oh, she's not gonna enjoy that when she gets back. You can see where it broke off. That's so funny. I thought that was just gonna be a one-off joke, but no, they actually animated it. You can see that the thicker line. Very good, very good. Lyles is out of it. Yay, she's back! No more riots. Sorry, everybody. Riots is over. We're eating good tonight, folks. We got our girl back, and we got to eat the cockatrice. We're living good. Has bean style cockatrice and sauerkraut style dryad buds. Hey! My dad loves sauerkraut. I'm not a huge fan, but still looks good. I like it. Yeah, I'm glad this wasn't a multi-episode thing where she's a statue, because I would have been pissed. Also, maybe look at it as they loved you so much they tried really hard to get you back. It's kind of like what you guys did with Fallen. They do care about you, and they didn't just abandon you. That's sweet.
みんなごめん。あ、違う、そうじゃない。獣石に使うな。
I mean, fair enough. I mean, yeah. But also, it is funny. That's her go-to instead of thank you. That's really funny. Oh god, she is just consistently hitting home runs with me. I love her. Dungeon Meshi. Oh, hold on. I tried hitting pause and it didn't work. There we go. All right. Well, that was a fun episode. It was nice being back with the main party. Yeah, just overall pretty fun, pretty tame. Kind of like what things were in the first half of the series. So I'm really enjoying it. It's pretty tame, pretty fun. Got some insights for some of the, like, why they're stuck. It's nice that they try, like, Marcel tried to teach Leo some magic. I think that's a good little development for him. I wonder if he's going to develop it further and actually be like the second magic user in the group. That'd be kind of cool. So yeah, hopefully next episode is something interesting. This was interesting, but a little bit more like progressive, you know, like just going from where we are in the castle town and moving on, you know? So hopefully we find a way out. But yeah, I will go and check that out, and hopefully you will join me. But if not, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. All right, bye. Bye, guys.